Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm hoping everybody has a profitable Friday and a profitable week. We're going to touch up on the dangers and the upsides and the risk of OTC trading and OTC promotions. Today, EMAV was up over 700% just off of a promotion. This is the kind of plays that you want to be in, because if you follow these promoters and they consistently put out good picks, you know, you might be in a position where you're up 700% for the day, or you're up 700%, just for the week. So these are the promoters that you should be watching out for, and how you find these promoters are just, all they have to do is just Google them, watch out for their first pick that they give you in the emails, and then after that, if they're consistent on putting out good picks or profitable picks, you should lean towards that way of starting to get some funds into the picks that they're promoting. But never trust the promoter, because this was a stock that was promoted. It was promoted around 542. I threw a couple shares in just to see what it would do, and it pretty much did nothing at all. This was, as you see, the highs of 541. I put it in. I sold it that day, but before, this stock was completely stagnant. It barely moved, even though that this promoter put out very good picks. You know, the stock did not move, and it became a fail immediately, and it just sideways trade the whole day. So make sure you're watching out. Make sure you have your sell orders ready. If you cannot day trade, please do not put your money in a promotion, because it might spike or it might fall, but you might incur a loss after that promotion has settled, or after the buyers and sellers are out of the market for that day. You might be looking at a huge loss. So please never put all your money in a promotion knowing that you cannot day trade it, or you're not able to sell whenever you're able to sell, because that becomes a very, it becomes a very dangerous situation, because your losses could, you could lose your whole account trying to play these stocks. So as you see that stock that was up 600, 700%, people were, they're day trading that. They're not holding that stock, over a long period of time. I'm pretty sure there were people holding the stock before the promotion, but those would tend to be the bag holders who are already in at such a high price. They just have to hold the stock until it recovers, or some people just might cut their losses. But these are the plays and these are the players that you have to look out for. There's bag holders. You don't want to be a bag holder, because that, SGY is a perfect example of people being a bag holder. Your shares falling down 80%, 50%, and you want to get out so bad, but you can't, because your money has depreciated so bad that you're stuck in the stock, which means you're holding the bag. And a lot of people play these penny stocks not knowing that they're going to become a bag holder at some point in time, because they want to hold them. They want to actually invest in these things. You cannot invest in these penny stocks unless they are starting to show positive news. What I mean by positive news is, they're starting to work with other companies. They're starting to get their credit line up. They're starting to produce more positive cash flow, and they're starting to buy back shares. And it just has to be a whole positive vibe for that, for you to invest in something. But that's just how I invest. I make sure that a company has positive cash flow. If they don't, this might just be a trade. So make sure you do your due diligence when you're trying to trade or invest. And when you're doing these promotions, the only thing that can help you is being very good at charts, learning the top, learning the resistance. The same thing, but learning the support levels. Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Where will this get? Where does it start tanking at? You have to look at this. Is this going to be a head and shoulders type of play? You have to be looking at that, so that way you won't lose money. The best way you can make money is to understand the charts. And also, I cannot forget, if you are investing in the stock, or if you're holding a penny stock, please get out of that, because penny stocks are meant for large gains, day trades. This is where you make the bulk of your money instead of playing a Nasdaq stock. This is a high percentage return for that day. Don't become a bag holder holding these penny stocks that are worthless companies, because if they were valuable companies, their share price would be higher. Now they're a penny stock and now they could be delisted. So make sure you are trying to hold on to I guess a better company, but even holding itself is scary for me, because you can be down 50% in the after hours. So make sure you guys are being very careful when you're holding these penny stocks. When you say you're holding penny stocks, it becomes very sketchy, because you don't even know where this thing could go. It could be up, you could be up 100%. Next thing you know, you're down 200% because of the swings, and how a lot of people, I would say a lot of people don't play penny stocks, but a lot of big fund managers, they tend to stray away from those and go into big blue chips, stocks that are past 5 or past 10, maybe even past 20. So make sure you're going where the money is, and the money in the liquid funds are in stocks that are higher than 5, maybe higher than I would say 70 cents. But I wouldn't even hold those. Make sure you're day trading these things. Anything below 5 should be day traded, and anything above 5 can be, it can be held, but I still wouldn't hold it. But make sure you guys be very careful with that. All right, take care, guys.